Good morning everyone. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I think it's around 12 degrees outside. I drove in probably really far today, maybe 100 meters away from the hotel, and find a little cafe. I'm gonna have myself some coffee, a small omelette and some water. That's gonna be great. I have quite a long journey planned today. According to Google Maps, it's going to take like 7 to 8 hours to drive. We'll see how that works out, because I could go do it in maybe 4 hours, but I really prefer doing the back roads instead of the toll roads. So we'll see how far I get, if I'm going all the way or not. I'll catch up when I'm on the road again. Alright, so I had my breakfast. I'm getting ready to leave. I think I parked in a taxi stand here. They weren't too happy about it. And no one dared to say anything to the Swedish guy on the big bike. So let's get a move through the city. It's busy also now. I guess people are getting to work. And the traffic, like I said, is dynamic. Everyone sticks out their nose and hopes that someone will move. Yeah. These are taxis in full operation, these horse rides. I'm driving 40 here. And I can see that the taxi now I'm up at the 50, and the taxi behind me think I'm driving way too slow. Sorry for not speaking, but felt like this needed some concentration. Focus, Anders, focus. Alright, this is a picture of the road I'm intending to take today, but I'm not too strict about it. If I drive somewhere and see a nice road, or vice versa, if the road I've scheduled turns out to be like a highway or too rough, I'm going alone with this 250 kilo bike. I'm actually going to chicken out if it's just too much dirt on it. I cannot have any incidents, and I really don't have time to get stuck in the mud. Okay, I'm going to get out of this town. And I've seen in many cities here, they have very impressive roads leading in and out of the city. I think it's kind of a status symbol or something to show that you have a really magnificent entrance to the city. I'm not sure, just a wild guess. And I've also seen a lot of cities where they actually, like they're doing here, doing a lot of road work. I think they're trying to make an even more impressive entrance here, probably with some long straight road, very wide, a lot of good sidewalks, impressive lights. And I've been driving behind this truck for a while now, because he insists on driving absolutely in the middle of the road all the time. He won't let me pass, basically, not only on the small ones but also on the double lane. I don't know what his problem is. Yes, his truck is big, but come on. If he just yield way a little bit, I could easily pass by him. As soon as he has a chance, he drives in the middle of the road. Well, there you go. Thank you, my friend. So, I think you see here what I'm talking about. This has been a really boring, ugly road. And then when we get closer to a city, you see the impressive look here. Like I said, it must be a status symbol, because there is no way there could be traffic enough to justify these wide roads. And still they're driving in the middle, so now I need to get some gas and some coffee for myself. Yeah, I think I can get some coffee here perhaps. What do you think? Looks perfect. Salam alaikum. Yeah, double espresso.
Precio.
Dub. Big. No. So I got my coffee. That was really good. And it cost me a whole lot of money. I think around 6 euro for a fresh, really good, strong coffee. We tried to communicate a little bit, but they know a few words of French and Arabic, of course. I don't know any of these two languages. But it was an enjoyable chat with the guys over there. A little bit sad though. They did not talk to each other. Instead, they had their noses buried in their mobile phones all the time. And I've seen that in many places. I think it's a sad trend that we see in this world. Everyone is having their nose deep down in the mobile instead of communicating with the people next to you. Yeah, that's life. But I seriously need to get some gas into my tank as well. So I got some gas. My bike got some gas. Well, I didn't get gas, I got coffee, but still. Some gas in my tanks and I'm ready to go. I have quite some distance to cover yet, and if I put my route or path or track or GPS, whatever you want to call it, correctly, I should be hitting some smaller roads real soon. It says I'm gonna go left here, so let's go left here. So my GPS says, I said, continue straight forward. I'm really keen to do it, but with my heavy bike, if I have an incident on the rails, I don't think so. I'm going back. You go there and over? Under? Ah, okay. Yeah, shukran. No. No, going this way. Okay, shukran, shukran. Okay, there was another way here, I think. I was just going to turn back, maybe like 2 kilometers. Yes, of course. Of course. I should have seen this myself. Because I really didn't want to cross the tracks. This heavy bike. Alright, now I'm on the track again. And this is what I wanted, a little bit more adventures, right? Look at this guy. Road safety, there was no signs, no nothing here, just guys standing in the middle of the road. Again, a little bit different to what I'm used to in the northern Europe. They would have closed off the whole street probably to put two guys like that. And it looks like they are preparing for some more road work here. As you can see, the landscape here is very, very flat. Here it's a little bit dry, but I passed by some farms where they are growing vegetables and other things, huge green fields, hoping that within a few kilometers I'll be getting to some more smaller mountains and more curvy roads. I had a long drive today and I figured I better get started with some transportation on roads like this. But after the next city, which should be in 30 kilometers ish, I'm really hoping to find some smaller roads. Oh, they are out for some food. Happy sheep. Now we have another railroad crossing. the railroad crossing. Oi. Forgot to change gear. So yeah, and I just wanted to check in as well. I'm going to turn right up here in a second. So it's 10 to 12. So I guess I'm going to have lunch in an hour or so. I just had coffee, as you know. It's 17 degrees outside. And it seems like I'm hitting some smaller roads. The main road goes above me. And let's see. I don't understand the system here, but I noticed that roads have different ladders. So the one above us is an A road. It's probably a toll road, not sure. At least it's some kind of highway. And the one I've been going on P, like Petter roads, for quite some time. And this is an R, like Richard. So not sure what the status is. And it would be good to know, actually. I think there's probably a system behind the letters. This is R311. That would be good to know when you're looking at Google, so you know what kind of road you're taking. We'll see. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of fun roads I was looking for. It's not a lot of mountains, but at least they have the decency to make really curvy roads. I enjoy it a lot. This is better than any highway any day of the week. Hello. Stop. Woohoo! Yeah. And there's a little it's a little lake here beside me. It's very windy now. I'm going a little bit fast. Sorry for that. I can't help myself. Okay, let's slow down so you can hear what I'm saying. You see, there's a little lake here. Wow, this is so beautiful. Life is great. Woohoo! Stop. Yeah. I definitely picked the good road this time. I'm so excited. It's really beautiful here. It's such a good tarmac. So many nice curves you can actually enjoy. And if you look ahead, you can see there are some small mountains here at least. I'm really looking forward to get up in those. You can see on my GPS that this road is following the river down in the valley here. So nice. I'm gonna say it again, if you haven't been to Morocco on a motorcycle tour, I definitely recommend going. Definitely recommend. This is so beautiful. Don't be afraid. It's really easy to get around here. People are so friendly. If you speak a few words of French, you're gonna have a really easy time. But I'm navigating with some English and Google Translate. It actually helps me a lot. Okay, now the tarmac changed to something different. I was just praising the nice tarmac and then they add up in this little bit older road. That's fine too. My goodness. You can still see the river, the mountainsides and the sun. Right now I'm heading south, which is a little boring though because I want to go north, but here we turn again. Yeah, it's turning over there. So 12:30. Only been a bit. Oh, there's a big. Whoa! Maybe I should look where I'm going. It's 12:30. 20 degrees, sunshine, beautiful roads, and I am 500 meters above sea level, according to my navigator. That sign looks like it could be a little bit risky. Yeah, maybe because they have to avoid hitting the goats here. Hello. Yeah, there are some high curves here. You never know what you're going to see. You can obviously see it's been raining a lot though. In several places there are evidence that the road has been flooded. Just have a look at this scenery here. Take a 360-degree view. It's really amazing, isn't it? I'm not sure why I'm amping up right now. I think I've chosen a weird road. So let's trek on and see what happens. Wow, there's a cemetery here on the right and a small narrow road. I can tell you my GPS really didn't want to take this road. It wanted to do quite a detour. This is the shortest road though. Probably not the fastest. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up in gravel a bit ahead. As long as it's not sand or mud, I'm okay with that. I'm impressed by the cliffs here. I really like them. All right. I think this is a beautiful spot for some lunch, don't you think? I have some food with me. I haven't seen many restaurants here, and I think I have about another 2 hours before I hit something of a town. But I cannot imagine a more beautiful place to have lunch. What do you think? I just wanted to check in and let you know that a few meters ago I was actually touching 1000 meters above sea level. And the views here are magnificent. The time is 10 to 2 in the afternoon. And I'm trekking on here, slowly but hopefully surely. What are you doing here all alone? I haven't seen a soul or an animal in, I don't know, 15 minutes? What? I have to say it again. Look at the views. It's amazing. Really enjoy this tour. I'm so glad I took this road. again the views, what's what I want to show you. Look here on the right side. I think this is more pretty than the Pyrenees. I'm sorry, but I actually think so. The roads are also very nice. Well, it's been a bit destroyed every now and then. And have a look at the winding roads here on the map. How can I not enjoy this? I had to take a snapshot of the Google Maps for you. Yeah, I think we covered this in an earlier episode in the first season of Bergfeldt's Bike Life. But let's repeat it. So the question is, do you need any special skills to drive a motorcycle here in Morocco? And I would say no, not really. However, it's a lot easier if you have had a track day with some instructors who actually guided you how to approach a tight curve, you know, the turning point, find the right track through a curve. That's one thing I would advise. Another one is that you have been driving enough on gravel so you don't freeze up if it's suddenly a little bit of gravel. You're gonna hit gravel for sure in this country, if you go on the smaller roads at least. You know, I was driving over the mountain just now, and it was a tarmac road, but partially it was absolutely destroyed. And then if you freeze up, and especially if it's a tight curve like that, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So that would be my advice. Go for a track day and have some off-road experience. That's it, nothing special. It's actually very lush and green here, even on the roadside. I do not, this is the first time for me in Morocco, but I do not think that's normal actually. I think that's probably been because it's been very heavy rain here a few weeks ago. It's been flooding in some places, and it's probably been enough, you know, for the grass in the sand to start growing. Makes it really beautiful and probably a little bit unusual. So a quick status update. It's 20 minutes past 4 in the afternoon, 23 degrees. And to tell you the truth, Anders is a bit tired. Driving on these small winding roads and in the heat really took out some energy. So I need to find a hotel room. I'm in the city called Meknès, and I have located a hotel about 15 minutes from here. I haven't booked it yet. I'm going to drive to it and see how it looks from the outside. I've learned that the reviews I read on Booking is not always accurate, let's put it like that. But I read some reviews. This hotel is fairly new and good service. I'll get back to you when I get closer. So the hotel should have been just there. I did not see it. What the hell? So good evening everyone. In the end I checked in here at Ibis Accor Hotel. I was just too tired to go looking, and the other hotel I was looking for, I couldn't find it, so I just took the first one I saw along the street. I checked in, the room looks decent, okay. It was a little bit expensive, a little bit more than 600 dirham, which would be a little bit more than 60 euro. So one of the most expensive hotels on the trip, I think. But you can see I'm in good company. There are some other fellow bikers here. So now I'm going to enjoy a nice dinner, and that's all for today. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and then let's catch up tomorrow and see what other adventure I have in mind.